Hello, B. Nice of you to show up again. Well, that's great to hear. That's great to hear, B. Do you also draw while you watch other streamers draw? Face. This is where we ended last stream. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Is this from that? Oh, no. Wait, maybe it's not there. Haha, I thought so. Okay, has to be from a panel above. Which one is it? Speech bubbles. Dude, where is it from? It is from you. Yeah, it also somehow works to. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to copy these. Also, seeing other people create when you're a creative type also makes you want to create. So I actually firmly believe that nobody watches art streams, but people like to have them on, which was also my case. Yesterday, when I was reading Billy Bat, I saw that they do something different from what I was doing, or from what I had been doing, which is, let me see. So what I like to do is, when I don't want to draw a background because it would be, too distracting, the detail there is not important, and therefore, when you don't just want to have white light, which I do here in these panels, because it's supposed to be like blinding. which is also why everything is, in shadow and contrasted against the white light. But when it's a more objective shot, I do like to put some gradient behind. And what I saw some mangas do, specifically when I was reading Billy Bat in bed yesterday, they do something like this, I suppose. They which makes it look like, I don't know, a stark shadow from the window, a cast shadow, which I'm not sure is their intention, but I might steal that if I find that the way I had been doing it is starting to look a little weird. Although maybe I should just stick to how I've been doing it and then apply this manga convention on my future works. I mean, it's kind of hard to see here, but they do like a diagonal soft shadow, and sometimes I think it's even darker. I don't know what kind of weird trick it is, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna do the thing I always do. I'm gonna slap a gradient in there and call it a day. Go away. Okay, some harsh light from above. Maybe if I just did this, but did it diagonally, it would also work well. I don't really want to be doing these beams that I've been doing in the previous pages, because I don't want to overuse them. But I'm definitely gonna draw. Where do I stop? Well, I'm gonna do the foreground first. But I do want to do the sharp shadows on his face. I mean, it should also be a little beat up, but I don't think the bruises show until a little later. This was a pretty quick round of boxing. And he got beat up almost immediately. fill it manually. Yeah, it's too harsh. Should have been brighter. I'll do that for this one as well. And now the background character. Ooh, that's bad. Comics. Oh no. Understandable. Enjoy your food, B. And I'll be here for hours and hours. I'll probably be here when you wake up. Because I think I'll be streaming for... Well, I'm gonna take a break myself. But even then, I'm gonna stream... 10 more hours? With a break somewhere in between. Not when you wake up, then maybe. Yeah, it's been something that I've been doing for the past... Well, yesterday I did. Well, let me see how long the video files are. I have... Well, that's not it. Yesterday's stream was 3 hours plus 6 hours. Yeah, so with a break somewhere in between, it was probably, 9 hours of stream in total. But I did take a break to eat something as well. It's like, if I'm going to be drawing, I might as well turn the stream on. And if I want to play video games, which I did want to, but then I said, shit, I haven't finished these pages, and I need to finish these pages so that I can do other stuff. But if I want to not stream, or if I want to not draw, then I don't stream. I'm drawing drop shadows here, which is something I generally don't want to be doing, because I don't want to do that for every panel. But this is a special occasion. I have times when I'm more productive and don't play almost anything at all, or nothing at all. And then I have times where I'm in some game playing a groove and don't want to stop playing something, or want to finish something quick so that I can stop, thinking about it constantly, so that I can get back to work. So those are usually my two modes. I don't really have anything in between. I don't really have I'm gonna work now for a little while and then I'm going to play video game for a while, like a normal person would. I always have these two extremes. I either don't play anything at all, or I can't put something down. Where's the window? It's here somewhere. I mean, there's no light coming from the window. I don't know what I'm doing. I already established that it's dark. Even though it may not be dark. I don't know what the script says. But I have been playing Monster Hunter Wilds since it came out, off and on. And it came out in March, right? And I have 305 hours in it. And I'm still enjoying it. And I may be the only person on the internet who is enjoying that video game. Which, I'm lucky that it even runs on my PC and doesn't crash constantly. But other people have more issues with it on principle and in general that I understand, but don't find as problematic as they do. Yeah, that's fine. It's a pretty famous franchise, but it's not as famous as World of Warcraft or Call of Duty. I actually found that the games that I like are popular, super popular, in game playing crowds, but not really like penetrating the non-game playing audience. Oh yeah, I heard of Tiny Glade. I didn't play that, but I loved Animal Crossing New Horizons when I played that. Another game that the hardcore fans apparently hate, and I like. I loved it, and I still love it. And obviously, I can see the problems with the game, but like, dude, it's so fun to play. I don't know what y'all's expectations are. And I guess, it's like with everything. If you're a fan for so long of something and your mind is set on what the evolution of a given series is, and that I guess is true even for things outside of video games, then some noticeable step backs might hurt more than people like me who only jumped on in New Horizons realize. I'm not very good at stylized art. I would be tempted to do something like that, but I just draw dudes like this. So I can't really draw Tom Nook or like Isabel. First, I don't even know how they look. I don't remember. Wait, what do I want to do? I want to grab the logos. In fact, I'm going to grab my tea. And we're back. I would still have to do like more references. One stylized thing that I drew, well, it's a work in progress, but I have this Shin Megami, it's another video, Shin Megami Tensei 3 fan art. So this is the most stylized, but I basically had to look up references for this guy, right? This is Black Frost from SMT3. And when I have time, I'll try and finish this picture, but for now, it's a work in progress. And this is my Monster Hunter Wilds fan art. I don't think it reads that well on stream. But yeah, those are the kind of things that I draw outside of comics. But what is that? What did I want to do? Oh, never mind. I was trying to. Well, actually, it's. I can't grab it from here. Well, the paintings that I just showed. Well, there was one painting and one color drawing, but it like took me a lot of trying and fixing and letting it be and coming back to it, and it's a struggle for me still to draw anything outside of what I'm usually comfortable with. You know what? I'm going to draw that logo over here and copy it 3 times. Now it says bomba, which, you know, is I don't know if it's a slang word, but wait a minute, I gotta grab a call. Whoa. I'm back. Have a great dinner. Enjoy. And see you later. Isn't this a Street Fighter 4 track? What is this playlist? This 100% isn't Capcom versus SNK 2 anymore. I don't understand this video. How do I... It might even be Street Fighter Cross Tekken or something. I'm gonna let it rip. I'm gonna let it rip. Might have to put a gradient over this. Again. The best thing about having such a long project is that when you research something and then you research it wrong or you forget what you've learned in the first 100 pages, you still got over 200 pages to rectify your mistakes. I think it's small mistakes. I think it's nothing too serious. It's just going to be some small inconsistencies that hardcore boxing people are probably going to be very eager to point out. But listen, creative licenses and all that. Right. You might be asking, but how come he's darker above where the light is and brighter down below? Well, that's because I want higher contrast above against the light, and that gradient looks cool, and technically there's bounced light from below, so it's not 100% unrealistic, just somewhat unrealistic. I already did this in one of the previous pages, like this. It looks good. I still gotta grab these. Those are some effects. I really don't know what music this is. This sounds like Sonic music. Like I said, oh wait, I gotta shoot. Let's scoot this over. Oh yeah. I don't know, I mean, I don't know. Weird. Time to move on. Next panel. Oh yeah, it's the judges. Or the audience in general. I'm gonna start with this. I wonder if I actually chose to have even darker windows when I was doing the first few pages. Don't remember. But then I'm gonna slap some. Did I get any? Yes. Some light from above. Over here. And then for the characters and the table, I'm gonna make a full new mask. Oh wait, there's also another one here. And the audience, I'm gonna basically keep in the shade. Because I already didn't spend a lot of time actually drawing them. So what is the point of properly shading them? So you get this. And the only thing I want to do is just shade. Oh no, just do it with a line. Just shade this side of the thing. And the chairs. And we're good to go, I think. right? The pen. This unnecessary watch. I don't know. Whatever this is. Fine. Moving on. Go here. Go here. Next pen. Why is this just... No. There's no... There's just... Yep. 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 Okay, back to music. Well, actually, maybe I want to keep it just full weight. Imagine having to go through all the steps of preparing for a fight. Alright, this is better. Preparing for a fight, cutting weight, and then coming in unprepared and getting your ass beat in like 20 seconds. That's what this picture is supposed to look like. Moving on. All right, back to drawing the environment. I feel like I forgot to draw people here. Did I? I wonder what the sketch looked like. Let's check out the sketch. I still probably have it. Nope, deleted it. Good. No regrets. I mean, I obviously still have the file. I just don't know where, and I don't know that it matters. Right. So I picked this for the background, plus this for the windows. Just filling out these little squares. Wouldn't that be better? All right. Wow. It's been an hour. I don't actually feel like I've made that much progress. That's horrible. I mean, I didn't start immediately after starting the stream. But even then, it really is taking about an hour to shade a page. Which is horrible, because I really thought I would be done with it. Well, I really thought I was potentially going to be done with this yesterday. Oh, how wrong I was. Right, more rectangles. I see those. I see the mistakes that I'm making. I'm going to go back and fix them. Over here-ish, over here-ish. Right, I'm going to slap a gradient on it. From above. Wait, what am I doing? Which part's gonna be cut out? This. Good job, me. Whee! And maybe even gradient from below? Darker? And then the characters. Just gonna freehand a mask with a lasso. Ooh, riveting. But it needs to be done. It's always risky selecting such huge pieces of the artwork. Because you can mess it up, and like the few minutes that you've put into, yes, I see that line and I'm not gonna deal with it. The few minutes you've put into tracing these lines are gonna go fucked. Just like this spot is. Get heckin' fricked. Oh, right. Tracing these lines can immediately go to nothing if the software decides to hiccup or something. Woo! But we did it. And now I'm gonna actually shade them normally. Now it's a super objective shot that doesn't need any special shading, any special treatment. Okay, no boxing gloves, that's right. I take them off for the decision. The final judgment. I wonder if I could just, well, whatever. I'm just thinking out loud about what to do with these spam bots that invade my stream. They visit my stream twice a day. And since they're using the same message, I can easily just pre-ban that message. So I guess I'll do that after stream. If I remember, which is not a guarantee. But it might happen. I don't know why I drew the bandages like this. Hey, maybe they were a little sweaty, a little messed up. They probably don't look as good as they did in where's the panel? Not as clean as they look. Here. That's some nice comics. Okay, back to this though. Right, just grab his shirt, and that's it. Oh wait, no, he has a skin tone. I got it. Respect. So not here. I could put a little gradient on him to like help suggesting the depth of space. To put the I'll do it flat first and then I'll see. But if I wanna put the closest fist or arm, I guess the fist is invisible. The closest arm, or make it look even closer than it is in line art. Then maybe putting a gradient. Do they still have gloves when they are? I guess maybe they probably do. Gonna do that a different shade though. They got surgical gloves or just rubber gloves. I think they do, which is why I probably looked up the reference for that previously, and that's why I drew the hand like that. Teeth. This reflection here on the neck, on the sips. And we're good. That's the page done. Okay, I said I was gonna try doing this. Oh, I ran out of layers, did I? You ran out of layers. Is this too dark? Oh yeah, his shirt. I didn't do his shirt. Put it like this, put it on multiply. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So where is his shirt? Is that the shade? I think it was that shade. Wait. Just fill that shirt. Oh, there's something weird going on. Oh, is it alpha locked? No. Oh, the skin goes. Okay, well, first off, you go over skin. Obviously. I've worn clothes before. They go over skin. Not under. Every time I put clothes under skin, it hurt and got dirty sooner than when I reversed the process. So that's a life hack for you. Okay, next page. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. We're not making. Well, I mean, you could maybe finish it all today. Especially with shitty lazy pages like this. I'm not lazy. That took work. That took time and work to do. Sad men. Get your dose of sad dads for the day here on this stream. Step right up. Shit, what do I even shade here? Dude. Oh, that's gonna actually. This is going to take deceptively long to shade. Oh, drawing assist? No, just clip a mask. Let's do it. Let's do this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the ring is going to be a certain color. Whee! It's going to be darker. Then I'm going to go back and give you the gradient from above. Then what? The ring itself. I'm also going to put a little gradient on. Darker, brighter, or further behind, brighter. So like this. No, wait. It would probably look better since I'm going to darken the edge. It'll probably look better if I do it this way. Observe. Check it. No, I don't know why I'm... Oh, that's why. Oh, shit. God damn it, I'm gonna have to... Forgot to alpha lock this shit. I'm a professional. Trust me. Alpha lock. I'm gonna fucking go to a new layer anyway. as this. You do, there's something behind. You go this. Stairs. Again, are they brighter or are they darker? I'm gonna go darker. And I won't bother drawing any highlights on them. That's a waste of time. Look at this white. When I go all the way to the previous page to grab the white color when I could have just color picked it from the gutters. I don't know. My mind works in mysterious ways. It truly does. It truly does. It is borderline unfathomable. Arcane and mysterious. Lovecraftian. Kafkaesque. Dumb. All that and more. Okay, but what I didn't grab is, I do have it here. See? Easy. We need these. Shade that. Shade that. Whoa. Shade that. And then I'm gonna, oh yeah, that's great that that's the same shade as the ring. That's exactly what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. You know what? At least I don't have to do it. And now I have to go back and write the logo on, which was white. I'm gonna write it here. I'm in a new layer, right? I am in a separate layer. Lettering. Cool. Duplicate. Move here. Squish a little. Whoa. Is that freeform? Give me a good. Squish. Squish. Nope. Squish. Oh yeah, are the logos? Oh yeah, they would be on both sides of these triangles. It's not a triangle, I know this is a triangle. I don't know what shape it is when it's in 3D. Can I grab it? I grabbed it. They have to be on both sides because when the camera is facing the other side, or when it's looking in, you still want it to show in the background. Good, good, good. The first one isn't transformed yet. And I merge these. And we're good, right? Characters, right? Or the ropes? Well, let's do the foreground characters first. And the ropes. Yeah, let's do those first. So did they release like an arranged version of the Tetris Effect soundtrack? Maybe a good arrangement is just a playthrough without the sound effects. I'm gonna check it out. Lyrics and track list. I don't think I need lyrics exactly. But you know what, we'll try it. Let's hope it's good. It's a lot of music. Fixed, don't worry. Everybody was scared that I was gonna let that slip. I would never. I'm a professional. Just gotta fill this shape. color their clothes, their respective trademark gray. I don't know. There's just gray. Everything's gray. It's just a black and white comic, bro. Why does it take so long to duplicate? Yeah, I think my iPad's drunk, bro. Yeah, okay, so I'm not looking at the characters right now. I think I'm gonna do the ropes after all. But like, I'm just thinking about how the colors go. So if the further one is, like first up, each and every rope is only colored halfway. I always have either white and blue or white and red. So in here, this is my blue, because I found out yesterday that blues are usually, oh shit, I forgot to. I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. I forgot to add something important, so I'll do it. But I didn't so far. So chill. Everybody chill. I'm gonna fucking shit myself. I fucking swear. Will this be about halfway? Listen. Those belts move around, you know, they move around. Oh great, I can see shit. I'm tempted to add highlights to the ropes. But I don't think I should be going overboard with that. I'm gonna have to check. I mean, I don't have to be doing this at all, actually. But like, what? I'm not even sure that I'm gonna be drawing any real boxing in the near future. Not that much. Well, maybe there is some boxing still to be drawn in this boxing comic. Ostensibly, allegedly, potentially. Not that much though. I mean, we'll see. So I'll still have many opportunities to figure out that what I've drawn in previous pages was bullshit and I should have drawn it differently. Or maybe I don't draw it and nobody will say anything and it will be fine. I think I can draw it. I think it's gonna take like 20 seconds to do. So let's just do that. Here, black, go here, delete a spot here. Well, that's not the thickness. Yeah, so another thing about the ropes, right? This makes it look like there's only 3 tiers. There's not 3 tiers, it's 4. Or maybe this is the issue. This makes it look like I was ready to terminate it. But I wasn't. It was, oh, and of course, now that I've drawn this, that truly makes it look like it was. Okay, never mind then. So another strap is behind them. But this also means that this is the bottom one. So, good news. Everyone who was worried watching this can now breathe a sigh of relief. And of course, while I'm at it, I'm going to draw one over here. Safety strap, strap it up, strap it in. There you go. Strap. And we can go back in, grab this shade, do this, do this. Catastrophe averted. We're professional. So the thing nobody would really notice got fixed. And it only took a couple more minutes of our allotted time. Okay. Da-da-da. Beautiful. Oh yeah, the characters. I was trying to just kind of draw the characters. The characters have their colors. Yeah. Where's, oh yeah, I'm at the back half. I don't actually need this. Or maybe I do. Wait, no, I do. Okay, characters. Gray. Dark gray. Gray, parentheses, dark. I gave the big guy a t-shirt because it felt like he was only wearing a tank top. And like, he's gonna wear a tank top in the future. I don't need to always give him a tank top. So there's another thing I realized I messed up, and I should have been drawing differently. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And I'm not gonna fix it in the pages that I've done already. But I am kind of ashamed. And I'm gonna try and rectify the problem in the following 200 pages. It's not even really a problem, it's just that it's something that I could have been doing differently. And it would have looked better. But as it is, it looks not as good. I think I'm gonna have to do the hair here. Come on. I didn't realize how this looks when everything else is great. And I mean, I don't want to be shading his hair. I mean, I could start shading his hair. Some kind of gray. That doesn't look good. Okay, the people in the ring. People in the ring. Great. So I need to erase this line. This line. This line. This line. And I can place them above everything, but below this. And now I mask them out. All as one blob. And then I'll individually recolor oh heck. I individually recolor the parts that are supposed to be shaded. So like these shoes, dark. These pants, dark. These shoes, dark. These pants, dark. Great. His skin tone, darker than white. His shorts, dark. Oh, actually, it's kind of more medium. Short. Another short. And your panel's done. Right? Is there anything else I need to add? But Right. Ending the scene. The scene was... This scene has kind of maybe too many effects on it. On it. But I think it's fine to do every once in a while. I'm actually, partially satisfied with how I shaded this. As a test, initially, by these leaves. Did I draw those leaves? No. I could have grabbed them and put them in the following panel already. So that's where they belong. And that goes for this one as well. Right. Actually, this page was basically done. I'm just gonna do a little more shit to it. So you see, well, I'm basically gonna redraw what I did here, I think. Because I like the thought. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna double down on it. And I'm just gonna do what I did over here. Just gonna do it even more blinding by, like I said, not doing color holding, because that's cringe. But doing something like this. I mean, I say that just as I know that the following panel does have color holding / it's gonna have line art in gray, and I don't like how it looks. See? Like, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I did this before I had this brush. I'm not spewing hate on color holding for no reason. My hate spewage is completely justified and speaking out of experience. Wait, that leaf is gonna be colored. And then I'm gonna go and put one even here. There's so many effects. Just imagine that we're doing this with a brush and a white acrylic paint. And not a digital effect. It's gonna make sense, maybe. I mean, it might kind of work even without this. In fact, this is probably just better than color holding it. Some of these are better than others, but in general, I don't want it to look like rain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna... Oh, I like how I basically started doing the thing that I, well, said I'm doing. Or rather, I already did the thing that I decided yesterday I was gonna do, or whenever that was. Forgetting completely that I had already started on this, months ago, I guess. Just want to make this even sharper and even more. Oh, I remember why I never listened to the soundtrack. Because I was pretty sure that I was going to play Tetris Effect someday. I didn't want to have the tracks spoiled to me. Well, that's not true anymore. I don't give a fuck. I play so few games. I don't think I'm going to make time for Tetris Effect. I'm not going to buy Tetris Effect. No more games. This is shit. It's not. It's close to not being shit. So let's try. I'm gonna merge these. Let's try and see how unshit this truly has the potential to be. Right, and now, as I did this, I think I put too many in here, but I stand by it. I stand by this decision. I'm gonna try and make it work. See the problem? You know what? The problem with this. Ungroup yourself right now. You can be together. The problem with this IMO is that I don't have just a little bit of texture behind that would accentuate the beams of light that I'm trying to put here. Like, what about now? No, I basically have to do this. Yeah, This is like deceptively is gonna probably take a lot of figuring out. And then we got a similar puzzle on the next page. I don't like this way, even though it would help me. So I'm just gonna put more beams like this. Whoa. And hope that the resulting image is closer to what my goal is. I don't want it to look like rain, as I had already explained. And I don't want to color hold the lines. So I'm thinking grabbing this, shading the leaves. I undo this. Some of them anyway. And moving on to the next page. Because like I said, if I figure this one out, that's the battle only half won. Because I literally have to do the same thing again, or similar thing, or even worse thing on the next page. Which is supposed to like smoothly connect to this one. But is it? It's also a page turn, so that makes the connection a little harder. Oh my god, it's been almost 2 hours. It's also a page turn, which makes the illusion a little harder to maintain. But I basically did what I was just doing. That's interesting. What's going on? Oh, no, 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 what? Just gonna go over. I'm so confused by myself. All by myself. Saw some kids today outside. I realized how small the sports bag can actually be. But that kind of felt like, dude, you can't really fit anything in there. You can barely, I mean, if you were a boxer, you would maybe fit. You would maybe fit your gloves there and a towel. But like, not your shoes, not more clothes. Dude, what is going on here? Somebody decided something is gonna be just a big rectangle. I'm satisfied with this. As hard as that is to believe. So, panel 1. Why leaves? I don't remember. I think there was a... I think I heard a good explanation for it. I don't have that information in my brain anymore. But I hope I don't have to redraw these into like snowflakes or what do you call them? I don't know what I was trying to say. What's going on? What is it? Good. I'm a professional. As has been previously established. I know which layer I'm on and what I'm doing. What? Let's do that again. Let's do that again, I guess. What? I'm gonna have to get rid of this. What? Gonna go for a rougher texture for this scene specifically, potentially. And yes, I am using the stock Procreate textures because I so far have not been told why not to use them. Like if any of their inherent qualities are destructive to the quality of your finished artworks or what, I have been satisfied. But you know, maybe I am just dumb and inexperienced and ugly all at the same time. Okay, there's a beam of whatever. Yeah, that beam should have kept going. I don't know why I didn't draw it. Continuing. Because I'm gonna do it now, okay? Now for the bus driver. Right. Go in here. I don't know if well, I'm gonna draw this like that. And then I'll play with it. A little later. No, I think it's fine. I think all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask it. Grab one of these. This feels good. I think I wanted to do... No. Yeah, I wanted to do... Like there's... light fixtures in public transit isn't there. So I'm gonna put one right behind him. Even though I haven't drawn one. And... because we haven't fucking put enough effects in these pages yet. We're gonna do the same thing here as before. Which is okay, it sucks here. It sucks here because it fucks up his silhouette. But it's supposed to connect the previous page to this page, or to this panel. Not dark enough. Better. I think we're done. Might be too strong. Might need a little toning down. But not too much. How's it look with I said lyrics? I mean, this is not a fucking poem. Not an epic poem, if you can believe it. Close to it, but not quite. Okay, all these effects I think I'm baking in. Well, it's not the effects, it's just the layer in and of itself. And moving on to the next panel, which is going to be just objective and simple. Back to just drawing fucking comics. Boop. There you go. There's the window. Simple. No. Yes. I would play Luminous Arise though. So like I said, as I said that I don't really want to play Tetris Effect, I do want to play Luminous Arise. And I don't know why, I'm not good at Luminous. But I feel like the people who are very good at Tetris just make me feel inadequate. So it feels like, I'm trying to play that video game and that I am not worthy. Don't worry about me though, I'm fucking dumb. I completely agree. You don't have to tell me that that's stupid. I fully realize that that's fucking stupid. Or maybe you're a Tetris freak and say that I'm right. You're gonna be extremely disgusted if a pleb like me even tries to touch the video game. Okay, I'm not doing the characters yet. I'm just doing a light from above over here, over here, but not here, and not here. And I should do something to the reflection. That's it. That's all the effort I'm gonna develop for that. And now the characters, right? Characters. Wow. Always a little cringe when I notice an eraser mark. Always a little, Oh, can't you fucking draw, idiot? Can't you fucking draw? That's the one that is the one thing. You keep saying that you like to draw and then you draw, but then when pressed, it actually turns out that you suck. Yeah, clown? Oh no. See? I'm only kidding. Or rather, I'm only kidding in this one instance. Okay, bag. Right, that's the bag. Should be the bag. Oh shit, there's his hand there. Well, thankfully we're shading things out so that it actually helps to read. Well, that's probably the hand. And hat. probably drew his hat a little brighter before, but now I like it a little darker, so this is what I'm doing. Should I stay or should I go? No, should I shade those seats in multiple shades of gray? I don't think that's worth it. So next panel, I say. How many pages have we done? 2 or 3? Okay. If you see a low battery, then I say I'm gonna charge it. Are we charging? We do. Oh. Man, so this almost 2 weeks of streaming have actually shown me how slow. Is the pencil just not charging at all? I think it's just lying about the battery that it has. About the charge, I mean. That said, if it thinks it's discharged, then it effectively is discharged, so I might have to actually do some preemptive troubleshooting. Or, I mean, I'm gonna stream for 2 more hours, and then I'll maybe restart my iPad or fucking whatever. I think Apple's been, I mean, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but I feel like Apple's been trying to planfully obsolete my iPad now. Which I understand is not a word. But you have to understand that my shit used to work flawlessly. But flawlessly. It was working as bad as it was designed, you know? It was working exactly the way it was made to work. And lately, I don't know if it's because of the iPad OS 26 editions, or because, software companies have been using AI to code shit now. Or like things have been just worse in general. More crashes, more unresponsiveness, more just bizarre stuff happening. And I blame Tim Sweeney. Wait, no, not Tim Sweeney. Tim, what's his face? Holy shit! It's also a Tim. People call him Tim Apple. That's stupid. Tim, fucking Tim, whatever. I shouldn't know the names of CEOs. That's my opinion. The second we started learning names of CEOs is when they get too much power. Because they're small celebrities now. Small celebrities who affect our culture and politics more than any actual celebrity does. Which is good. Or rather, it's good that celebrities don't have that power, really. It's bad that somebody else does. I'm all for knowing the names of artists and creators. Like, it's good that we know Hayao Miyazaki's name. You don't even need to know Steve Jobs' name, you know what I mean? Fuck that guy. I know he's dead, but fuck that guy. I don't need to know his name. Definitely don't need to know Sam Altman, and definitely don't need to know Bezos. I mean, you only need to know them as, your enemies, but not as people to look up to. And I lost my train of thought. I think I had something. It's true though that my iPad has been acting up a little bit. It really is weird because, I mean, it's not that old, but it is, a non-current piece of tech. It's 4 years old. It has still received the latest update, and it's strong enough for it. That's not the problem. It still operates super fast. And maybe it's my pencil's fault. But things have been acting weird. Should probably add some sound effects here, but I don't think I want to. What is this? think I may have been making the panel borders extra thin this time, though. Like I compensated the other way too hard. I was making them too thick. And then I pivoted too hard the other way. Is this still Tetris Effect? It has to be. It's fine. Just some cute ambient. So we did how many pages today? 1, 2, 3 in 2.5 hours. One of those pages was already partially done, but I did have to redo parts of it anyway. So it's not like I only did 2 pages. Right. Oh. 9%. Yeah, sure. Sure, it's only 9%. Weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. I definitely won't make it. I definitely won't be able to finish this today. But it will be done tomorrow. Is it still dark? Not outside over here. I mean in the comic. I don't remember why I grabbed this and put it here. Must have been a good reason. Alright, this is still from the previous page, but also not necessarily. Oh man, I'm so confused. I'm just gonna slap a little gradient on it and call it a day. Well, rather, I'm gonna fill it white. Erase this. Put this in some kind of gradient. Color some of those flows. What? Some of those snowflakes. Add a little texture to the footprints. Right. And move to the next panel. fill white first. Is he just dark like this? Let's start off here. I mean, actually, I'm definitely gonna at least do this. Put that here. Like the snow isn't going to be fully as black as some other parts of the scene. Right, neither is the car. So I'm gonna make a little gradient over here. What the? How did that help us? Freeham. Freeham like this, and then the reflection in the window is even darker than anything else here. Oh, we're building it. We're gonna make it. Oh, but I also realized that I'm putting too many details here again. I shouldn't have started doing this. This is why it's taken so long. And then everything is just a big gray mess. Instead of having real direction and purpose. It might be fine. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. You may be asking. I know nobody's asking. I'm more so saying this for myself. Is that since we're gonna finish these pages, what the heck? Since we're gonna finish these pages tomorrow, most likely. Pretty sure we will. I want to draw a so-called PF, a Professité, for this year. Is it no, next year? For next year. And I'll probably draw that on stream. And the reason I'm looking forward to that is that I'm gonna draw the line art. I mean, I barely have the sketch. I have a sketch. I don't have the full sketch, but I'm gonna draw the line art with a brush that I'm gonna be testing for any future project, honestly. Comics or otherwise. I try harding here? Is this stupid? The car needs to be a different shade. Or does it? Brighter or darker than what we already have here? Let's go with this first. And yes, I'm including the... It's not fumes. It's more like... It's more like steam of the car into the whole body of the car. I'm including it. So right now you might be thinking, that was a mistake. That looks like garbage. Let me finish. I might try doing something that I will basically regret immediately, but decide to live with it. Oh yeah, I didn't draw any... I didn't write the license plate yet. Yeah, it's just too bright. But like I said, it's not done. I mean, I wonder if I'm gonna regret this. What is going on? Is this... Why are these not merged? There's nothing to freaking... Moving on. Wait, no. I want to grab this, or maybe even this. Wait, no, not here. Here. Then like here also. But like here, yes. But then here. Let me go back in and do what I just did. Fucking hell. Yeah, because I didn't do that on that layer. But after this, I'm actually done with the car. I know I could still do things to it. I'm not gonna do any more things to it. Except for, of course, this. Great. I feel like this should be darker. How dark can we go? Okay, this is quite a jump, I think. Which is good. I don't want to be dealing with more annoyingly I put it over this. More annoyingly gradual jumps in values. Weird. I'm gonna just draw some non-committal bullshit here. But maybe I should do it here after all. I'm locking it in. I'm locking that in. I'm locking this in. Am I? I'm locking it in like this at least. And then I wanted to highlight the footsteps though. Footsteps? Footprints. I'm not sure. I might have to do it from here. Okay, you are alpha locked. Again, not realistic. Don't give a fuck. Functional. Do give a fuck. Next panel. Wait, who did this? Who did this? Gotcha. Okay, next panel. For real this time. Right? Sure. Good. Alpha lock that shit. Okay. Nope. Oh, yes. Draw this on a new layer. The tires. Is it still dark? I think it's still dark. Dude, maybe I should refamiliarize myself with this script. I literally have it open. I don't have it open, but I can open it. I am opening it. Doodle-doo. It's open. Control F. Časné ráno, už nesněží. That's it. That's what I'm said. That's what I said. It's dark. And it's no longer snowing. I mean, while I'm here, I might try doing this. Maybe that is what I'm actually more interested in doing with the shading of the car. Nah, I don't think I like it. Although, I mean, I could keep both, right? For no reason. Let's keep both. Fuck it. I knew it was gonna tough. I knew it was gonna be tough to shade, or rather, I'm gonna have second thoughts about the shading once I read that the car is supposed to be white. I think. Did I actually read that it's actually white? It is. Not specified, so could have been dark all along. Could have been dark. Oh no. What am I doing? I thought it was just locked or something. It wasn't. Now it is. Okay, now put this in the windows. In fact, I'm gonna black out in the frames. Yep, keeping it like this. Next. Over this. Why isn't this doing anything? I do wish Procreate was even smarter about closing lines. I mean, it gets the job done, but you do have to like babysit it a lot. Especially when you have a fuzzy little brush texture like mine. Like this. Like this. There you go, for example, here, I guess. Is that the same shade as the wall? Yeah, great. Could have been darker, I don't know, I don't care. If I give him a brighter... No, wait. No, I don't know what I'm saying. I was just gonna say that it's gonna make him pop out a little better from the background, which might be the case, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Two more panels. No, 4 more panels. Oh my god. This is slow. Look at that tangent. Does that do like that? I don't. I'm gonna move that bag. Hello. The real Kiwi. Are you from down under? Oh shit, what is it? Okay, I wanted to get rid of... It's a good fruit. It's good. It's good fruit to be a fan of. Okay, now the tangent's a little less pronounced. Oh my god. But I still gotta grab the shade of the jacket. Shade of the whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, the bag. Next panel. I think I'm gonna do the character first, and then I'm gonna figure out what the background actually is, since I already know which shades of gray I picked for the character. Might as well just fill it. Thanks for the comment, Ethereal Kiwi. I appreciate the company. Oh yeah, what skin? Okay, I'm gonna make him a little brighter. Not fully white. And now, what about the background then? I wonder if I could... Yeah, I could fix that face, but I'm not gonna... Wait, I think I know what to do about that car that I didn't like, but said I was gonna leave alone. I just need to do this. Haha! Fixed. I'm professional. There you go. Right, behind. I mean, it does look kind of good, just contrasted against white like that, but it doesn't make sense, so I'm going to grab the darkest background shade that I have. Start with that. I'm actually maybe tempted to just go full black. Like this. Yep. Keeping it. Well, keeping it. I said I'm keeping it, but I'm going to also... I'll add a little bit of familiar line texture that already appears in other parts of the book. Like that. And now I was wondering what to do about the mouth vapor. Yep, this is in Czech. Because I'm a Czech comic book artist living in Czechia, working on books in Czech. And so is my writer, and so is my publisher, and so are our readers. Because it's hard to get things published in a different language when you are from Eastern Europe. Okay, I'm actually satisfied with this. Okay, next paneler. Rectangle. Okay, now it's bright in here. So maybe I don't even draw literally anything else but the shade of the clothes. Here, this is your pants. Pants. Oh, actually, fuck it, let's do this. And your sweater's a little darker. And that's the panel done. Next panel. Why aren't these comics just full of panels like this? Who did this? Whose fault is this? This shade for the general office. Oh yeah, it's gonna be dark in there. So everything's gotta be dark except for the lamp. Well, maybe the light is on in general. But you know how it feels when it's early in the morning. It feels like it should be brighter because you're up and you're planning your day. And you're not planning on going, or it's the opposite to planning on going to bed. And it feels like every light, every individual light is more contrasty. Okay, forget whatever. And not strong enough at the same time to illuminate and wake up. Just a different context for the lighting. Wait, I said I gave you this shade of gray. So there you go. But your hair's white, although you're in the foreground, so maybe I'm gonna tint you darker anyway. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Now the coach is wearing a darker shade of his hoodie. It's not a hoodie this time. Oh yeah. Again, I said, or I was like, I'm making him wear a hoodie too much. Gonna give him a hoodless sweater this time. His pants could be brighter, I guess. Shading little fingers, shaving his thick beard, shading his tall man bun. Okay. The zipper. Zipper is one of the only things that I'm willing to actually shade on clothes. Okay, I am actually going to add a little gradient from above. Well, not too much. Oh shit, that is already too much. What's going on? I'll do that, but then I delete it off some surfaces. And move on to the next panel. That should also be, hopefully, easy to do. Okay, I'm just going to erase the vapor. This music really probably hits better when you're actually playing Tetris Effect, huh? As opposed to out of context. Linearly. Thanks for your compliment on the glasses. Alpha lock. Thereby a Polish glasses company. Polish. You used to wear glasses and now you don't need them because your eyes got better, or did you get a surgery, or do you wear contacts now? I don't like this panel. I don't know why I made it like that. I just wanted like a fade out kind of feel to it, which I don't know how this is supposed to make it feel like it fades out, because it obviously doesn't. But there's no way to transition to the next scene without doing something to the panel, or to the end of the page, without it being weird. I'm gonna have to check what time it is in this panel again. Yeah, I guess I'm merging these. Why did I add birds to that particular layer? It messed you up because you were so used to wearing glasses and suddenly your face felt weird without them on your nose? Day. Oh no. Day, okay. Daylight then. Okay, if it's daylight then. Dude, I don't know. No, it's just fucking tinted white and then only shade the things that aren't gonna be either snow covered or. Dude, I don't know what to do about this. I think I'm just gonna do this. Do you have to wear protective lenses because you might be scratching your eyes after the procedure because it feels weird? And you can't control it? I never really looked into those procedures because they only sound scary and I don't need them right now. And I like wearing glasses. But the day may come where I will need to invest in that step if my eyesight gets too bad. Oh wait, okay, so I don't like what I did here. About this? Wait, you know what? Let's keep it and keep going. Maybe it's gonna look better in context with other elements shaded fully. It still seems kind of miraculous to me that kind of thing is even possible. Like, what do you mean you fixed my eyes by lasers? What do you mean you sliced a piece of my eyeball off so that you can then beam my eyes like in some sort of sci-fi? If that's how it's still being done. That's the last time it was like when I was reading about it. Basically give them the same shade of clothes. Well, I'm glad it worked and that you managed to stay still and worked for it, and now you have better eyesight, and hopefully it stays that way. White with blue corners and bright middle. Should I think of a fake brand to call this? I don't have anything ready. Something that rhymes and also is 2 syllables. Well, I just can't keep working on the background, I think. I think I'm not gonna color the wall behind them. Or if you know what, I'll try and doing this at least. Give it a little pass with the old charcoal brush, as I tend to do. But not reach them. There. I think I wanted to do something in the furthest plane. Oh, I can just do some of this. No, I'm not shading more than I have to. Just gonna do the trees. Oh, the trees are too dark now. I'm trying hard to pretend that I don't have a brush that I'm using this with. But instead I'm laying down a piece of halftone and then scratching out the parts where I want it to not be. Instead of having a smooth gradient. Thank you for complimenting my rats. I still haven't finished fully theming my channel because I spent, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks procrastinating on making some of those animations and my overlay. Maybe 1 week. But I still haven't done it for all the scenes that I could do it. So that's something I might stream in the future as well. I don't have a nice starting screen. I don't have a nice ending screen. I don't have a nice stream is over screen. I still need to redo my about page to give them all a consistent vibe. In theme. Okay, well, next panel, please. Shit, what am I doing with this? Maybe nothing. Oh, hello. Maybe I don't do nothing. Maybe I just shade the characters and that's fine. It's going to be a bit of a jump from the previous pages, which all had some kind of shading. But when you're in the open, you're free to just let the... Hey, here's gloves? Here's gloves, shit. Okay, I'm gonna give him gloves. But when you're in the open, you could just leave the light be and not have to force some kind of shape or suggested space in every panel. Yeah, I studied animation, so when I figured out that you can actually have animated stuff on your stream, stuff that loops and stuff that plays randomly, I decided to, refresh my skills and do something fun. I also have a transition animation for switching scenes that plays when I go from, I don't know, stream starting to this window to pause screen. Oh yeah, pause screen I need to redo. When I need to take a leak or make tea. And for example, like I don't have, because this channel is new and I don't think it will ever really grow that much, but I don't have any like donation animations. I'm not even sure that or subscription animations or follower animations. I would like to customize those as well. But art streamers aren't really raking in followers that much. Even the really, really good ones. So I don't know how much I want to spend time on something that is not as visible, as opposed to this main screen, which obviously I needed to make because this is the thing that people see for hours and not just once in a while. And also, I just had to stop drawing these and actually start streaming and stop worrying about whether my stream is complete, because you can convince yourself that something that you want to do isn't quite ready for people to see and end up never actually showing up. And I know that very well, so I decided to just end at a reasonable end point and start streaming. And also now I actually don't have time to do this, so I'm just gonna be drawing. Where's this line from? It doesn't matter because they're both on the same layer. Both not on the same layer is this. I kind of like the line work here. I don't know what I was eating that day, but apparently that was good. That was a good time. And I don't praise myself ever at all. So you know that I am actually impressed with what I see. This comic is about a young man who travels from Eastern Europe to a nearby, more Western country in order to make some money, but because of it being such an depressing endeavor, he ends up looking for ways to spend time. So first he starts exercising after his shift at the factory, and eventually he finds a group of other people who are exercising, decides to follow them, and where they end up is a gym for boxers. So he becomes a boxer, and then, story happens, drama, and bittersweet endings. So it's about boxing, basically. Basically, it's just about boxing. It's a sports manga created in Czechia. Somewhat. Oh shit, that's not... Okay, let's go here. What? I haven't read that many sports mangas personally. I still want to read Ping Pong, and I want to read Ashtanojo. But I've been busy drawing. Manga's pretty good at those two genres you mentioned, I think. I was talking to my friend how manga specifically can, due to its slower nature, approach horror and like slowly building terror a little better than some Western comics can. And same thing probably goes with murder mysteries. The most mysterious comics I've read were mangas, were by Naoki Urasawa. I guess if those are murder mysteries, there's definitely mysteries, and they are sometimes oh my god, this lady really thinks she's Lord. Maybe it is literally Lord. I don't think she. No. Still soundtrack. Urasawa's books, like Pluto or 20th Century Boys, or currently I'm reading Billy Bat, are pretty good at building the mystery, and they are revolving around some mysterious deaths. Right, white. Man, I may need to. Trying to stop down. Oh, nice! Thanks for stopping by, Ethereal Kiwi. I think I'll be streaming for the foreseeable future. I've been having a pretty consistent. Well, it's not a schedule, but I basically wake up, brush my teeth, and turn the stream on until I go to bed. Almost. I do have some gaps. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Right, this time I do actually need to draw something in the background. What? Don't know. Silhouettes of buildings. Right, so first thing, little gradient reaching from the back towards us. Step 2, same shade for the concrete cylinders, but not for the snowed on parts. Step 3, something, no, the same shade for the, what's going on? For the concrete wall here. Like that. Step 5? I don't know. Grab a, I guess it's gonna be the same shade. I don't want to do it too dark. Start drawing silhouettes of buildings in the background. And maybe like poles, utility poles. Just bullshit. More buildings. More buildings on this side. More buildings on this side. A chimney. Let's fucking slam a chimney over here as well. More roofs. More roofs. Close it. Fill it. Select it or mask it. Mask it with one of these. And a little softer here. Actually, maybe I didn't need to go that far. And definitely remove this piece of the gradient that we placed initially. And remove this from here. And now the character. Just roughly block this out. Feel it. Is it filled? It's filled. Dupe it. Alpha lock. And draw. Pants. And logo. I still don't know what I'm gonna call it. Beautiful. Merge, merge. Next panel. Well, next panel is just old guy. Fill in with this. Add a little bit of this. Actually, just gonna alpha lock. Let's start here, we'll come back. Same for this. And for this. D-lock. I don't know why this drawing is so weak. Everything else on this page is quite strong, IMO. Right, so how does it look with speechbubbles? It's fine. The only thing I'm gonna edit is this. Pretty satisfied with this. Either okay, this one's gonna take a while. Fuck. I'm even tempted to like pre-merge some of these. I'm gonna keep this around, but pre-merge potentially some of these panels because I may run out of layers. Or I'm just not gonna go that hard on shading stuff. It's still daytime, right? I don't have to deal with any crazy light conditions. I might take a break and grab tea. Dude, it might almost. I don't know when I am actually taking a break. Maybe I take my break now and come back. Since I think nobody's here. Right, nobody's here. I'll be back. See you later.